Hi everybody, Army P here for eXplorminate, and welcome back to an ongoing Let's Play with Stellaris 2.0 and the expansion Apocalypse. And you should be playing this for yourself right now. Apocalypse has released to the public today that I'm filming this. It should be for you tomorrow, I believe. That's the way it's going to be, kind of scheduled. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, and I'm hoping that you guys use the video series that I made so far to kind of get ahead a little bit on some of the quirks and different changes that 2.0 has brought to our table. Now, without further ado, we can go into the role-playing aspect a little bit of this Let's Play. We are at year 2241 of the eXplormination, and we've made contact with yet another alien race. We have received a transmission from the LSH network. They appear to have translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and hostilities between us has ceased for the moment. Wow. Here we are, the Little Shop of Horrors network. What can you say, Seymour? You got it. We sense the presence of prey. Prey. Know that we are your hunters. The biomass of the human species will fuel the growth of the LSH network. Struggle if you must. It will not change the outcome. Wow. Not exactly what we call a friendly contact. We pursue true equality, and you will not stand in our way. And there seems to be an alien presence at our home base. So, let's see what the Little Shop of Horrors network is all about. Looks like they are devouring swarms, so that's not going to be pleasant. Luckily, we do not share any borders, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to be, even close to us when it comes to initial contacts. Now, just for... what do we got here? Ransomers, ransom base. Oh, we're going to go and protect this ransom base. I actually think this was off... we're going to be helping a base. We got a transmission call from directly to our president saying that there were some humans being held captive on an alien base. This base in particular looks like a pirate base to me. I've dispatched our fleet, and they are on their route to save our citizens. This is a event that precursors, I believe, the Marauders, and we will talk about them after we have saved the day. For what else? We've also got an additional planet. We colonize P Prime. I'm not original, and I decided to make a few robots because we love the diversity that comes in the universe here at the eXplormination. Other than that, we also met a stagnant or agnamic observers, another fallen empire, although he is for the most part benign to us. And of course we've met the xenophobic isolations of the Titanic spread, so that's kind of like where we are right now. So we're going to pop that up the fastest, and we're going to see what our fleet's going to be.
Construction complete.
Oh, good. Our construction ship is good. I think what we're going to do... what does my economy look like? I think I'm going... yeah, I want that ocean world. So, where is... oh, my colony ship. Where's my colony ship heading? Okay, we've actually got a fourth planet on the go. That's actually pretty good. Not too shabby. Where's my science ships? We've got one coming here to do that, and another one's going back to the Infinity machine. I think I'm going to take the one that was going to the Infinity machine, and I'm going to survey this planet here. Because this ocean world is, I believe it's something that we'll be able to colonize without a huge malice.
Initiating communications.
Oh, looks like we've got a trade proposal. A research agreement from the Synthoid supervisors, who have been, for the most part, quite benign. Looks like they're giving us a 25% research increase. What are they offering? It looks like they're offering a total of 13 different sciences for the bonus. And they want it... I don't know about that. I don't want to make my my potential adversary... give my potential adversary any type of bonuses. So I'm going to respectfully decline. Okay, let's go right here and do that to mining facilities. How are we looking here? Everything looks pretty good. This is one thing, we're definitely filling out a lot of different areas for our borders. I'm not too sure how much more I want to, like, expand out before, you know, kind of filling up some of my planets. Of course, I've said it in nauseam about how the changes to the tech malice is actually a part of your border expansion, because I don't want to expand my borders too much. My economy's healthy. I'd actually probably rather spend some time getting my my research a little bit higher. Although I might take a, you know what I might do? Well, let me see how many leaders I have. How many leaders am I going on right now? I got room for 3 more, so there's no reason why I couldn't. I am actually going to, where's P prime? Where are you, Mr. P? There, and there's Draconian. Okay, so at P prime, I'm actually going to make another science ship. I'm going to load that science ship up with a person, and we're going to go and start discovering all of the other nations that may potentially be around us. So start to discover what the eXplorminate 4 members have built for us. Okay, so here's the ransomeers. A pirate base with while fairly inconspicuous, is obvious once you know what you're looking for. A fleet is a fleet in a confused formation slowly drifts out from behind a repurposed mining complex. They are obviously not expecting our company. Open comms. Hello again, President. I take it human ships are the cause of all this commotion? Our host seems to be ready to leave their post. Boarding this place would probably end badly for everybody involved, but if you attack the base directly, we think we can make a break for it with one of their lifeboats. Please, just try not to blow us up on the way out. Alright, watch your fire. We got friendlies and close contact. Take out these pirates.
Technology discovered.
Here we go. Battle system engaged, and we're taking out the star point. Picking up the pieces. As the pirate base slowly tears itself apart in a savage chain reaction investigated by our military vessels, the search for the captive crew on the Luxion begins. If they've made it to a lifeboat, they should have attempted to hail us by now. Scan all frequencies. Oh, President, this is the crew of the Luxion. The plan went off without a hitch. Once he started the bombing that base directly, the guards took to their ships, and we were able to break down the cell door. The lifeboats were unguarded, and as it seems, you kept the pirates busy enough. They didn't care much about our escape. Well, welcome home, jailbreakers. With the crew of the Luxion safely back in eXplormination, disaster has been averted. The human people are sure to glory in the divisive actions of the eXplorminate's president. Well, that's just awesome. What do we get? We got infinite gain and happiness through the entire empire for 10 years. Not a bad bonus. All right. I'm going to get you back healing. We're going to increase that. Great. On. The fleet's doing a fine job. Bonus is always good. Looks like we've got our tile blockers done. Fleet command limit plus 20. That's not too shabby, but what I really need is naval capacity overall, because I want to build 2 fleets. Just from the size of my empire, 2 fleets would make sense, especially now that I'm going to this continental world and going to be colonizing it. Okay. We should have a civilian. There's my science ship. Okay, so what is this science ship? It's called the ISS Cadril the Bright. Don't think so. This is going to called the ISS Enterprise. To explore strange new worlds. To go where no man has gone before. Or woman. Or asexual neutral fungoid. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to take our scientist and her crew. And her 5-year mission will be to seek out new life. And then, what's this all about here? Oh, we must have, a part of a bonus gotten that explored. And I'm just gonna fly around and see who I can see. Hopefully this episode will be filled with us enjoying...
Technology discovered.
Oh, fusion missiles, that's excellent. the diplomacy that will come from different races that we intend to meet. Okay, we got destroyer build speed, destroyer hull points. Those are not bad, I guess. Kinetic weapons. Yeah, I think we'll just try to find some. That's one thing I've noticed, and I don't know if you guys maybe you can comment in the section below now that you guys are actually playing 2.0. I have not seen any strategic resources in the games that I've played so far. Okay, yeah, researching it. We got some more tech. What do we got? Let's research alternatives. That's good. A defensive aura, hyper lane register. 20%, negative 20% charge time, cool down, negative 20%, combat disengagement chance plus 20. That's actually really good. A star base building. Also, it must be inside of the actual star, the star base itself. It's actually not bad, especially the disengagement. Would be good for a defensive fleet. What are we gonna take? I think I'm gonna take the plasma thrower. Although that I'm interested in some of this new tech is just awesome. I really enjoy it. They've really mixed it up. So much so that you can play this game for an ungodly amount of time and still really enjoy it. Oh, look at this. I'm actually discovering more planets. An arid world?
Survey complete.
Okay, what do you got there? You should be doing this. So this is Decorna. You will research that, please. Found a giant skeleton. That's pretty fascinating. Okay, so that being said, I don't look like it's the pirates. I want to contact, because I think that we didn't have this established. I've been playing forward a little bit in the game, just to kind of, and you'll probably notice this too when you play the game yourself, is that the game has slowed itself down a little bit, so I just kind of fade it forward. So these are the raiders, the marauders. We can hire them and use them to recruit admirals and generals and all that stuff. Although they're crazy. They don't have an actual base, so let's actually go and see what one of their sectors look like, if we can actually. Now, unfortunately, our sensor range, it's out of our sensor range. But that being said, we can actually hire them for raiding, but apparently they have no time for this. It might actually be because I don't have any rivals. Wow, his fleet power is better than mine. That's not good. He's wary of me. We have lots of border friction. I don't like when my neighbors got something over me, so I am going to do the most prudent thing and pop up my military. Oh, I think that my fleet's still upgrading, so we're going to wait for that to happen. Yeah, so because I think that they're the only one. The Cytherian Alliance is very much our friend. Ooh, look at this. The Synthoi Supervisors are building an army fleet. A precursor to war. I love having these sensors. Although I think I have a deal with them. And, of course, the Split Covenant have been very friendly as well. And it wasn't for the fact that I don't want an exile. I want the research. If the Titanic spread wasn't so friendly, I would, or pacifist, I shouldn't say necessarily friendly, but pacifist, I'd be a little worried. But we are surrounded and fairly protected. What's going on here? Sorry, fairly protected against most enemies. So I say awesome. Okay, where's this construction ship is going to move here, and we're going to use that claim, and we're going to continue on. I've got a lot of money. I should be doing something more with my money. Probably do some upgrades, I think. I don't have the society upgrade for level tier 2 yet, so what else do we got? I'm gonna build a science sector here, keep my science up and going. Everybody else here looks pretty good. Might as well just clear out some tiles.
Establishing colony.
It's one thing I'm really going to do. I'm looking for. Ooh, it looks like we got another faction founded. Ooh, that's not good. We lost some influence, or have we? So we've got a new faction, the Alien Suffrage Initiative. They don't want purchase. Oh, they want a multicultural society. So maybe we can You know what? We do have a migration treaty with the Solarians, but I honestly don't think that we have
Survey complete.
anybody coming from a different planet on any of ours. Let's see what we have here. Nope, besides robots. It's too bad. We've got a nice gig here. People should come here more often. Yeah, might as well spread a little influence, spread a little love. I was gonna say, where's my Enterprise ship? Boy, oh boy.
Survey complete.
Slow. Okay. Where is my construction ship? Okay, my construction ship's there. Perfect. Build a starbase, and I think we should. There's no reason why we couldn't take. Oh, I guess I'm 3 for 3 right now. I wouldn't. Oh, I'm gonna have to create a sector, aren't I? As soon as this pops. Let's check what my unity is. Oh, I'm 2 for 5. It's gonna take forever. It is a shame. I'm gonna have to create a sector. I'd probably just make these 2 planets here sectors. It is what it is. Might as well colonies too, and then sectorize them.
Construction complete.
Yeah, there's quite a few planets over here. And decent sizes, too. The Western Front has turned out to be quite lucrative. And I am just, again, swimming in resources, which is not bad. Guess there's no reason why we couldn't just start upgrading right across the board. Although I am going to be popping quite a bit into my fleet once it's time.
Special project complete.
Astounding. Excellent job. Alright. Okay, looks like our ships are upgraded. Perfect. Why not? I wonder if we have enough. It's definitely not enough for 2 fleets yet, so I think we're going to increase this. Oh, my command limit is not enough. It looks like that's my command limit right there. Yeah, 30. So what we'll do is we will get 16 and 7. How much is that going to cost us? 900? Perfect. So we have reached our command limit for that fleet. Different, of course, than our naval capacity. So I'm probably going to wait for these 2 to kind of develop just a little bit further. Ooh, look at this. Well, you look at this. I've got new contact from the Tacky Tourist Supremacy. We are the Tacky Tourist Supremacy, and we speak as one. The hive mind has taken note of your presence. We will observe for now. Our future actions will depend on whether or not you are a threat, an opportunity for expansion, or an unforeseen variable. Bull. This was a custom-made race whose entire purpose is to come to our place as tacky tourists and then just never leave and eventually assimilate us by making us watching, you know, whatever. I don't watch TV, but what, X Factor, is that a thing? Is that a show? How about American Idol? I know that one. And I'm not interested in that. Where are we? Always way up there in the northwest. Colonies adopt a single extra pop. We're definitely going to take that because guess what? Even though this colony is currently ongoing, we will get the extra pop if our tradition pops before that becomes a fully established colony. 92 months. Ooh, and whoa, we've got quite a few contacts here. We've received communique from a previously unknown civilization, the eternal dominion of Zul. Ooh, slaving despots. They are a race of xenophobic, militaristic, and authoritarian. They love screaming at each other. That was one of the base background stories of this interesting race by one of our forum members. And the idea is that it basically they have giant screaming matches at each other, and they can reverberate such high frequencies that it's actually a risk architecturally if they get into arguments with one another. Although they do not, the Ramasaga do not appear to be interested in outside diplomacy, which is a shame because we should, you know, embrace freedom for all sentient beings. So it looks like we're taking shape a little bit around us here. I'd say as we reach the 2250 mark, it looks like we've got at least half of the actual galaxy up and running. which isn't too bad. We haven't been boxed in. Oh, looks like the Zool don't want us. The survey's complete. Took about enough time.
Survey complete.
We're good to go. So, as the Enterprise carries on, inactive buildings. Where they go? That's fine. We just had some movement. All right. So the Explormination, for the most part, I've actually got some pretty, like I was saying, pretty good neighbors. It's not a bad thing. What is this? Development control, UV lasers. We've got, well, let's talk some barrier defense. Why not? I think we're pretty much done here, aren't we? I don't know if there's a reason to have 3 construction ships at this point, because I don't intend to push out any further. Or if I do, I'm going to do it at a much methodical race, or a much more methodical pace, I should say. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to delete this one. There's just no need. You are, whoops. You are, where are you? Disband, sir. And continue exploring.
Technology discovered.
Antimatter missiles, flak, why not? And I haven't seen anybody go to war yet, actually.
Colony founded.
Okay, so here we are. It looks like we're going to have to create... Okay, we'll go from P prime. This... Yeah, that's where we're going to build it. So we're creating our first sector, which is strange. And this is probably the bad part, unfortunately, about picking in our traditions tree. If you look here, I'll drop this down. This is one of those little helpful hints. As an ascension, or as my first traditions tree, I took discovery. Although my research speed, of course, is doing quite well, unfortunately, if you pick expansion, which is probably the most safe pick, as soon as you're done, you get up to 5 planets. It increases your core system by 2, which base is actually 3, depending on your ethics, which would take you to 5, which was what I'm normally used to. So right now we're going to have to create a sector. Already did. Good. I'm going to give this sector a little bit of minerals. I'm not going to give him 10. Yeah, that looks good. So if we look here, what do we got? We're not going to be building anything. Who shall I pick? Clearing cost? Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I'm going to pop a couple hundred. This will let them do what they got to do. And I'll charge them minimums for the time being. Whatever we're going to do, our social. I don't want them doing any space construction. Respectile resource is fine. Redevelopment's fine, and building robots is fine. Yep, this looks pretty much it. And I just typically put it on balanced. I haven't had a chance to play too much with the sectors in 2.0. I don't know if they've made any changes, but typically I just put it on balanced. There's a lot of times I try to like focus them on research if I'm really trying to push a research heavy game, but I find you still have to go in there and muck around a little bit, because they just don't know if they can build something on their planet. They'll end up starving them. Okay, so we've got another alien. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, crystallides. Some type of weird crystalline entity beings. We shall research them in the situation log. I would dare to say that you should be staying away from them. Well, right on. Though we made for more study, and if I'm correct, we should get a pretty decent bonus from this. Or was it just taking them apart? Adds pragmatic lens modifier to our empire, plus 10% for physics research. Yeah, we're taking that. No problems at all. Okay, everybody. Let's see here. We'll go to the research that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're pretty much going to wrap up this episode. It's been one of those makeshift ones. We end up finding the Tacky Tourist Supremacy, the Eternal Domination of Zool, and of course the Little Shop of Horrors network. So our map starts to fill up. And let's see if I take this off and it'll look any better. Excuse me one moment. There we go. So we can kind of look at what our map is looking like. We share borders with a lot of friends and not very many enemies. So it's going to be a little bit of a slow go when it comes to wars. But I'm going to play forward. We are currently at 22:45 for this episode. I'm going to kind of play forward and jump you guys in when a lot of expansion starts to slow and tensions start to heat up. This has been Army P for eXplorminate. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.